Okay, once the machine has prepped the dialysate fluid and is ready for sample collection, it'll automatically throw you into this video here. Take dialysate culture sample. What it doesn't show you is you got to open the door. It's kind of self-explanatory, but not everyone knows that, and that's okay. So you're going to open up this top door now for the dialysate culture. Keep in mind we opened up the bottom door for water cultures. We're going to do the top door for dialysate cultures, okay? And again, read it, see it, do it. Just follow the prompts on the screen. Clean the bottom port on the upper door with alcohol and allow it to completely dry. So a little orientation here. You've got a top port here and a bottom port here. We're concerned about collecting samples from the bottom port just as the screen shows, okay? So we're going to take our second alcohol swab. And again, vigorously clean, okay? Friction is key here. Scrub it real good and allow it to air dry. Check the box on the screen that you completed that task. Draw a dialysate sample from the port and prepare it for testing per your site's policy. Very, very similar to what we did. In fact, almost exactly what we did with the water culture is how we're going to proceed with the dialysate culture. Again, take a sterile 10 cc syringe, push it in there, turn it to the left a little bit. Instead of the sample automatically filling, you do have to pull this back, okay? Pull it back to about 10 cc's, and again, we're going to waste. We're going to waste a second sample. Same thing. Push in pretty tight. Twist just a little bit to the left. Pull back on that plunger. Waste another 10 cc's. Now it's time to collect the actual sample that we want. We're going to grab our sterile cup. Right? The seal is not broken. We're going to draw back a full syringe full, so 10 cc's. Untwist the cap. Squirt in there, repeat. Pull back full 10 cc's. Squirt it in there. We now have 20 cc's in the cup. Twist it. Seal it so we're ready for our water collection with our yellow tubes. Okay, so we're all done with the syringe at this point. Now we're going to take our yellow tubes. Again, I showed you can break the back of this with the butt end of the tubes if you want. Make sure that your straw is fully submerged in the water. Okay. Press this on tight, firmly, and it'll fill up with water as you can see right there in the video. Okay. Again, tilt it, make sure the straw is submerged in water. Push your tube down, it'll automatically fill up. Okay, so you're done with this sterile cup, you don't need it anymore. These tubes get labeled with the labels we provided. Again, I went over this in the water culture video. We'll do the same thing for the dialysate culture. You got your two tubes. Always have your lid facing to the left, like so. And you're going to put your label on like this, covering the existing manufacturer's label like so. Okay, and these labels will say dialysate on them, okay? As opposed to RO water, these will say dialysate. Once you're done labeling your tubes, you can finish your screen, draw dialysate from the sample. You did this, deliver sample to your site's, per your site's policy. You completed that. And now all of them are checked on the screen. You can proceed with continue. The screen says, are you done taking the dialysate culture sample? Yes, you are. Here's where it wants you to take the caps off of the jugs, and then you'll discard the jugs. Now, I want to educate you on this part because a lot of times we'll be taking cultures and then running a treatment right after. So you do not always have to discard the jugs as it says, but just follow the promptings on the screen to at least get the caps off, get them reset on the bridge of the Tableau machine, so that you can then run your treatment. So I'll go ahead and follow these steps. Lift the blue cap, drop the straw, pull the white cap, the sleeve of cap, and secure onto its port. Blue cap comes off. Straw is done. Twist the cap on. There's my bicarb all done. Same thing with the red. Take the straw out of the cap, return the red cap. Twist on the cap to the acid. And there's the acid, all done. Once you've completed that step, you can select that you did that, repeat the above step to drop the straw and press the red cap onto its port. Okay, discard the jugs, okay, all done. And the screen will default back to the home screen. So that is how you collect your Dialysate water cultures.